he has a new book out called Walking Miracle, How Faith, Positive Thinking, and Passion for Football Brought Me Back from Paralysis and Helped Me Find Purpose. Joining us here on the Rich Eisen Show Mercedes-Benz van phone line is none other than Ryan Shazier. How are you, Ryan?
How you doing, Rich? How you been?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Where have I found you?
Hey, Shazier?
Where are you right now?
So I'm actually on my way back to Pennsylvania. I was in Ohio.
Okay.
I went to that thrilling game, the Ohio State versus Duke game, and unfortunately something happened, so I had to leave a little bit later than I wanted to. So that's why I'm in the car right now.
So how was that game last night? How about that?
It was crazy. It was crazy. Normally when I play games or I'm rooting for teams, I'm normally on the team that's on the side of, we're going to win the game. Mm-hmm. But last night, I went into the game, wishing the best, but, I kind of had in my mind that there was a possibility we was going to lose last night. So being the underdog and being on the upsetting side was actually pretty cool experience. It was pretty exciting experience. So it was really crazy there and really fun, but we had a really good time.
Yeah, I had that feeling on Saturday, Ryan.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ryan, you walked into it, man.
Careful now. Careful.
Yeah, I know.
Careful.
Hey,
I had that feeling Saturday.
I know. It's been 10 years, so I know it's going to happen eventually.
No. Did you, though? Because a lot of Ohio State folks don't really feel that way,
Yeah. It's Ohio State, Alabama, schools like that. And like Clemson is going through it right now. We're so used to winning everything.
Yes.
When you lose, it feels crazy. Like it feels like it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm glad that you're calling in right now, Ryan, after that big win against Duke last night, because I want to welcome you to being a basketball school. So welcome to being a basketball school.
We're not a basketball school.
I'm just giving you, Ryan, I'm giving you what I've been getting for the last 10 years. I'm giving you all the lines I got from Ohio State Buckeyes like yourself, although you never said it to me. I'm just describing what I've heard from so many others. With Juwan Howard doing such great things with Michigan's basketball program after John Beilein. Last 10 years, all I've heard is you're a basketball school. So I guess I figured after that great win against Duke, I figured I had to give that to you.
Hey, Rich.
Yes, Brian.
You guys beat us 2 times in the last 20 years. Just know you have another 10-year streak coming.
Oh. Well, the neat thing is I've got, what is it? Let me do the math here. I've got 352 more days in terms of waiting to find out. So it'll be great. It'll be great. Congrats on your book here, Ryan. And I'm wondering what you want people to know about this book, Ryan Shazier.
One thing that I'm really excited about this book is that I think it can touch everybody. A lot of people like football, but I think it can touch everybody because this last year everybody's been going through some really crazy adversity with COVID and just masks, no masks, and just everything that's going on. And I think it's a really good book for just letting people know how to overcome adversity in no matter what situation you come in. And also, it lets you know that, you never know what can happen. Like, life changes in an instant. Situations happen in an instant. You just never know. You can't control what you can't control. So I think it's a good way of explaining that to people and allowing people to understand how to overcome those type of situations and deal with those situations.
And it's just it's for any situation, clearly, is what you're referring to, right? It's any situation that you find yourself in. Obviously, you found yourself in a very dire situation, but for anybody that needs to understand what to do to overcome odds, to overcome obstacles, to overcome whatever hits you, right, in your regard, that you can overcome it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm meaning by that, because so many people in their whole life they go through adversity, they go through trials and tribulations, and you just never know what may happen to you. for instance, me being, an NFL athlete, I never thought a day of my life that the next time I'll be, the next day or the next play I'll end up being paralyzed. Sometimes people, this whole world, we never thought a virus was going to shut us down for 2 years. And people, some people never think that they'll ever get cancer. And to me, I feel like in different ways that people go through adversity, but it's the same steps and the same type of positivity, the same type of willing and faith that can help you overcome all those things and help you push through those things. And I think this book is a good way to explain people how to find a way to get through it.
Walking Miracle is the name of the book, and that is in reference to what, Ryan?
So my godmom, her name is RB Najee. She ended up giving me a bracelet before I even started walking. She was like, "You're going to be a walking miracle." And I was wearing that bracelet the whole time I was doing my rehab. And I was wearing it so much, it was wore out now. I don't have it anymore. But I was just wearing the bracelet, and as I was going through all my rehab, we all in my whole family said, "Hey, Ryan's going to be a walking miracle." And I'm going to get through this. Nobody in my family ever thought that I would never walk again. And if they did, they didn't tell me because I didn't want any negativity. I didn't want anybody to have any doubt on my vision or my goals. And so that's why we came up with the name Walking Miracle for the book, because I had a 20% chance to walk. I had so many doubts against me. And it's not even people's doubts, but it's just the statistics, from all the spinal cord injuries that happened before me. And to be able to overcome that and be a walking miracle, I thought that was the right name for the book.
It's a beautiful name for the book, man. And Ryan Shazier here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you now? What can you tell us about your current abilities right now, Ryan?
I'm doing great right now. I would say I'm about 85%. I can pretty much do most things that a regular person can do. Obviously, I still have some disability that I can't do. Like, for instance, if I have a dog chasing me, I don't know how far I'll get. I think it'll still catch me. But I ride my bike, but I have like a pedal assist bike. It helps me keep going and helps me going in the right direction. But I'm doing great. I'm feeling amazing. I get to spend a lot of time with my family, a lot of time with my kids, and I'm actually helping a lot of people right now. So I'm really excited about it.
How old are your kids?
So I have a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old.
2-year-old, and what are they? Boys, girls? One of both?
I have 2 boys. One of them name is Ryan, the second, and then my other son name is Lion.
Lion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lyon.
Lyon. Okay.
That's dope.
That is dope. Right. Exactly. And so, what do you think about the current state of the Steelers, Ryan? Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk a little football.
Oh man, you just trying to hurt my heart today.
No. In all honesty, I love your coach. I believe in him. I trust in him. And that running back is somebody who you can hang the bell on him. So
He's special.
Right.
To me, this is what I think the Steelers are kind of going through right now. The whole season, I feel like we really didn't have an identity, and what we wanted to do on the offensive side of the ball. We found our identity, then we kind of got away from it. And on the defensive side of the ball, obviously we're going through some hiccups. God getting hurt, but I believe in Coach Tomlin so much that I feel like he's going to figure out a way to, probably finish out 8-8 and 1.
Right.
But he's such a great coach. I think he can figure a way out to make things fall in the favor of the team. But sometimes it doesn't seem like the team plays with that much want to or that much, effort. Like, for instance, this game versus the Bengals, you kind of seen it this week. The Bengals wanted it more than the Steelers, and it's kind of the same thing with the Ohio State game. You guys you can see it on the field. You guys wanted to win that game more than we wanted to win that game. And to me, something that football is a game about will, a game about want to, but then also like for instance with Chase, sometimes you gotta you have to focus on like what's important. Right now, you're not playing well as a team. You know, when somebody asks you what you can do better, you know, talk about dancing and music. That's not the focus of where you need to be at. So I think Coach Tomlin gonna help them redirect their focus on what's important, what helps them be still in football. And to me, I looked at the stats. Every time Najee has over 20 carries, I think they have one game that they tied, but every other game they won. So I think they need to just figure out a way to give him over 20 carries, and that keeps us in the game. But if we get behind late, it's really difficult.
Well, Tomlin, outside of the football world, and in your book, you do feature him. How did he? What did he mean for you, to you, assist you when you went down, Ryan, and your journey?
So to me, it was really close. I wouldn't call him like a father figure because I have a father, but I would say he's like a step away from that because the reason I say that, when I was playing, the way I used to talk to him and discuss things with him and about the game of football, it made me feel really comfortable. But then when I got hurt, and even before I got hurt, you know, I would talk to Coach Tomlin about situations that were going on in my life, and he just made me feel, you know, comfortable to be able to talk to him about those type of things. And it really made me feel good to have somebody like that on my side when it came to a coach, because when this situation happened, him, Kevin Colbert, Mr. Rooney, they were all right there beside me, pushing me forward and wanting to see what's best for me. And they didn't just treat it like, hey, this guy's injured, let's move on and do what we have to do. They were like, hey, we're going to support Ryan, be there for Ryan, and trust that, you know, his best will for him and his family. And even now, to this day, me and Coach Tomlin still talk, me and Kevin Colbert still talk, Mr. Rooney talk. And that's why, you know, Coach Tomlin's on my board of my foundation. All three of them in the whole organization. And the city of Pittsburgh has been really supportive of me and my family since I've been going through this injury. And it's been amazing.
Well, Walking Miracle is the name of the book by you and Larry Platt, who co-authored Stuart Scott's posthumous bestseller, and you know what Stuart means to me and who he means to me. So it's a beautiful book. It's a great book. Everyone should go get it. And you know, the people that you have giving you testimonials, Snoop. You got Snoop giving you a testimonial for the book. That's good, right? You know Snoop very well.
Yeah, I know him a little bit. I know
Right.
it's pretty cool experience when you get to play for the Steelers, because you start to grow on people. Mm-hmm. And then I had a friend who is a business partner with Mark Wahlberg, and I just wanted to make sure he checked it out. And I talked to him before because he had opened a restaurant here, and I supported that. So it was pretty cool to have those guys be
awesome.
Supportive of the book and be able to call those guys, you know, acquaintance.
That's awesome. I love it. And also, yeah, you got a quote from Gene Smith, who's the senior VP and athletics director at the basketball school we're referring to, right? Ohio State. So you got that.
Yes, I actually saw him last night. It was really good.
Yeah, he must have been very happy because, you know, basketball wins are great. So that's cool.
I gave a book to Coach K as well. I didn't get to see him, but I sent one to him. I don't know if that was, you know, a way of just like telling him like, you don't let Ohio State win, and I'm messing around, but you know, but hey, Rich, call me back in a year, and let's see how many jokes you have about this.
Ryan, I don't want to lose touch with you. I intend to call you every day. I have to tell you.
No, I enjoy talking to you as well.
Right back at you, Ryan. I'm thrilled for your book. Everyone should go get it. Walking Miracle by Ryan Shazier. Let's do this more often. We'll chat soon. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. That could either be Ryan or Lion back there. I don't know, in the car.
That was great. Wow.
Call me back in a year.
That's amazing.
I have his number. I'm calling him tonight. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.